Dear students, we know that De Morgan's theorems are very important theorems in Boolean algebra which work with the complementation. These are represented using a long overbar over expressions. The first theorem says that x plus y whole bar is equal to x bar dot y bar, and the second theorem is x dot y whole bar is equal to x bar dot plus y bar. And the proofs of these theorems using algebraic method also we have seen in the previous class. Now we use these De Morgan's theorems to simplify Boolean expressions, and the simplification follows these steps. First, we complement the entire function, that is, we put an overbar over the entire given expression. Then, in the second step, we change all the ands, that is dots, to ors, that is plus, and all the ors to ands. The third step is complementing each of the individual variables. Thus, this total process of using De Morgan's theorems is called de-Morganization. The simple formula says break the line and change the sign. We shall see some simple examples in the following slides. Here I have explained how to use this De Morgan's theorem. For example, when you have an expression like a dot b whole bar, the line over bar is broken as a bar and b bar, and the dot sign becomes plus sign. And similarly, for an expression a plus b whole bar, you see that a becomes a bar, plus becomes dot, and b becomes b bar. In this example, we will see how carefully we should apply this De Morgan's theorem, that is breaking the lines and changing the signs. Otherwise, it becomes an incorrect answer. You see here, in the first example, the expression AB plus CD whole bar. If you break the bar in the middle, that becomes plus becomes dot and AB whole bar dot CD whole bar. Now, when you omit the parenthesis in this case, what may happen is this may become A bar plus this dot becomes plus, and this B bar dot C bar plus dot becomes plus, and D becomes D bar. Now there is a mistake in this breaking because we have not used the parenthesis, we have omitted the parenthesis. That becomes a wrong answer. Now you see, this can be corrected as follows. The given expression AB plus CD whole bar becomes AB whole bar dot CD whole bar. You must write the parenthesis here. So if you have not written the parenthesis, the answer becomes wrong because you may combine B and C together. It is not like this. So AB is a term here. So once again, use the De Morgan's law because it is an over bar. It becomes A bar plus B bar because of the dot here. It becomes plus, and C bar plus D bar. There is a parenthesis among these terms. So that is the finally simplified answer, which is the correct answer. Applications of De Morgan's theorems are as follows. De Morgan's theorem is useful in implementation of basic logic gate operations with alternative gates, particularly with the NAND gate and NOR gates, which are readily available in the IC form. The second application is these theorems are used in simplifying Boolean expressions extensively. De Morgan's laws commonly apply to text searching using Boolean operators and, or, and not in search engines. The last use is used in problems and concepts of mathematical duality in various applications, in various examples and problems. These De Morgan's theorems are used. Next, we discuss about minimization of Boolean expressions, that is simplifying or reducing of the Boolean expressions. Here we use first the algebraic method. This algebraic method makes use of Boolean postulates, rules and theorems which already we have seen and derived to simplify or reduce the expressions. Why we have to reduce the expressions? Because the given expression may be quite complex or lengthy. To construct a circuit for that, we may have to use so many components. I mean different logic gates, many logic gates in different combinations we have to use. If you reduce the expression given, then it reduces the number of gates to be used. Thus we totally simplify the construction of these diagrams, I mean circuits. That is the need of simplifying Boolean expressions. As an example, we'll see these exercises. In this example, given expression is a b bar c d bar. The next section is bar c d representation of Boolean expression plus a b c d. In Boolean expressions, we find the common Boolean functions from the first logical functions. This a b bar c is common different. If you take it out, you will get they are as follows: a b bar c the first into d bar using the sum of the products form plus also called SOP. From the remaining two terms we get product of a b c as the common POS form. Take it out and another one is a b c into d bar plus d. We know by applying the complementarity theorem that d bar plus d is one is in the sum of min terms. So we canonical SOP a b bar c dot 1 second one is a b c product dot 1 of max terms. You know anything or canonical dot POS. 1. So here that term itself new words. So we are getting a b bar c plus min term a b and max term. If you take AC so out of this terms, it becomes are required AC when solving b. Once again b bar plus b is so finals involving SOP a into or POS forms. In the following slides we study these min terms and max terms, and before that we find out what are these SOP and POS forms in detail. These SOP and POS forms are used to standardize Boolean expressions. That is, we have the SOP form, that is sum of the products form, POS form, product of the sums form. These standardization of Boolean expressions will make the implementation, evolution and simplification of expressions more easier and more systematic. As I told, SOP form is a method of simplifying the Boolean expressions involving logic gates. In this SOP form, a Boolean function representation is done using various variables which are operated by AND or product to form the product terms, and these product terms are ORed, that is summed or added together. So this sum of the products form is also called disjunctive normal form to get the final function. Following are some examples of expressions which are in the SOP form. First one, AB, that is A dot B plus A dot B dot C plus C dot D dot E. There are three terms in this expression. Every term is a product term, A dot B, which are added together, like plus second term is also a product term. The second example, see, the component, I mean bar, I have represented using an apostrophe, which can also be written in the place of an over bar. Here A B whole bar plus A bar B C plus C D bar E. There are three terms, each term is a product term. The third one is also, and the fourth one using P, Q and R. So all these are simple forms in SOP. Even if an expression has a term with only one variable, it is also in SOP form. Look at this example, x y bar plus y. Here first term is a clear product term, x dot y bar, whereas the second term has only one variable y, but it can be considered as a y dot 1, which then becomes a clear product term. Similarly, the product of sums forms. The product of sums form is also a method of simplifying the Boolean expressions of logic gates. In this POS form, all the variables are ORed, that is, written as sums to form the sum terms. All these sum terms are ANDed, that is multiplied together to get the product of sum form. This form is exactly opposite to the SOP form. So this is also called dual of the SOP form. And there is another name of this POS form, which is called the conjunctive normal form. Some examples we'll see. Now, what are canonical forms or standard SOP and POS forms? Let us see. Any Boolean expression which is expressed as a sum of min terms or the product of max terms is said to be in the canonical form or standard form. It mainly involves two Boolean terms, min terms and max terms. When the SOP form of a Boolean expression is in the canonical form, then each of its product term is called the min term. In the same way, when a POS form of a Boolean expression is in the canonical form, then each of its sum term is called the max term. So, the canonical form of sum of product function is also known as the min term canonical form, or sum of min terms, or standard canonical SOP form. Similarly, the canonical form of product of sums function is also called max term canonical form, or product of max terms, or standard canonical POS form. A min term is a product of all the literals with or without bar within a logic system or within the given Boolean expression. For example, for a two variable expression f of x comma y, the possible min terms are x dot y, x bar dot y, x dot y bar, and x bar dot y bar. Each term is a product term involving all the variables of the given expression without bar. Look at that. Here two variables are without bar. In this min term, first is with the bar, second is without bar. Similarly, so only four possibilities of the terms will be there when we have two variables in an expression. Similarly, in a three variable expression, we have 2 power 3, that is 8 terms possible. There are 8 min terms maximum. Similarly, a max term is defined as the sum of all the literals with or without bar within the logic system or within a given expression. For a two variable expression f of xy, the possible max terms are 4. These are x plus y, each term is a sum term, x plus y bar, x bar plus y, and x bar plus y bar. Similarly, for three variable expression, there will be 8 max terms. So here we end this class session, and in the next session we discuss about simplifying Boolean expressions using min terms and max terms, that is using SOP and POS forms using various methods. Thank you.